Okay, listen carefully and don't hear what I'm not saying. Welcome back and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. Now, apparently, Band-Maid have a new EP coming out on the 21st of September, I believe, which is actually 2 days after my birthday. And that's even more awesome because it means new music. I've been looking for a reason to get back into them, and a brand new song is the perfect opportunity. It's exciting because we love Band-Maid around here. In fact, I don't think I know anybody who doesn't. And if they don't, they're wrong. Of course, I'm kidding, each to their own. But I love them. And I do my very best to get into like a healthy, settled mindset before I do these. I want to do an amazing, active listening job each time I want to learn to get better. And I feel pretty good today. So what more could you ask for? Without further ado, Band-Maid, Unleashed. Let's see what you got.
How many times could it guys on my mind take you come back? I am losing my mind.
Hang on a hot minute. Lots going through my brain. Let's go back to the beginning because I genuinely want to hear something again. Start with the obvious. Love the visuals. That kind of cartoony anime vibe. Very cool. A lot of what I've seen is them playing live. That helps with the visual aspect, but nice to see this kind of thing. I want to try this as well. A lot of people say, please put the subtitles on. They've got, yeah, there they are. Let's do that. Started quite bluntly, sounded very like live. I love that about their recordings. Even on like an official recording, official music video, it still sounds like it's got a live element to it. A lot of gain on some of the vocals, nice backing vocals filtered in there. That riff is awesome. It's nice and pacey, aligned with some of that tom work that ends on that snare hit. That's your phrasing loop. And it's quite a simple riff. It just starts and it goes up, goes back to where it was, goes down, and it just swings like that. But a lot of energy. The evolution of that riff, I need to hear again because I want to make a comment, but I want to be sure about what I'm saying before I do. Look at me thinking before I speak, huh?
How many times could it guys on my mind take you come back? I am losing my mind.
Stop in there and I will go onwards from here. Okay, listen carefully and don't hear what I'm not saying. Very important. That riff reminds me an awful lot of a band called Arctic Monkeys and a song called When the Sun Goes Down. Again, don't hear what I'm not saying. Just about every riff and formula and structure and composition of different chords, most of it, unless it's like some kind of mathcore band, most of it has been written before in some variation or another. There's two chords there, along with how the bass sounds, that is very similar to kind of one of the main riffs in that song I was mentioning. And I am not for a second saying it's like taken or stolen. It's more interesting to me and impressive how two bands, one that I've loved for a very long time and one that I've grown to love immensely, from two different continents, in two different genres, are accessing the same or similar idea or principle. And I think that that's the beauty of music. It's how timeless music is. Very interesting. It's almost made me like feel really happy. Loving the energy of this. Let's get back to them. stop there. In fact, I caught the beginning. Let's go back a little, leading with that roll. They sure as hell are not short on powerful, catchy choruses. Even in this, where it seems as if all of the instrumentation, all of the band members, all of their talents were just let loose to go a little bit wild. There's a lot of gain, there's a lot of pace, there's a lot of editing in between the moments. And I say editing, I consider editing as part of the songwriting process as well. Really, really interesting how they've kind of layered and structured it all. It feels super energetic, of course, but somehow they were able to raise the intensity in that chorus piece. Pretty cool having the subtitles on, to be honest, because there's parts, of course, that are in English and I can catch those and then I can kind of follow along. I don't focus too much on it because I don't want to not do what I hope a lot of people are here for, which is to learn along with me. Very, very cool. The way that they've distorted or put some gain on some of the vocals is a great way for them to find space as not a harmony, but like kind of secondary vocal layer. And the drive, the rawness of the guitar helps you hear and identify the human playing it. There are little slide moments and things in between that you can tell, not that you wouldn't be able to, but you can tell overtly that there is a person, an incredibly talented person, but still a human playing this instrument. I love how frenetic it is. I love how pacey it is. And give me their choruses all day long. No, I'm hearing that again. Come on, just a little bit back. What I like is that piece I referred to earlier that reminded me of another song. They haven't repeated that. They have changed every time they've done it. It is clearly a part of the song which feels like it has its own personality every time you revisit it. That's very interesting to me as a theme of songwriting, to be able to have one part of a song that is every time unique. Not just evolved or altered slightly as a progression, but every time unique. I think that is... I don't hear that a lot. It's incredibly smart writing. And I love that they're doing those little kind of, feels like those little gallops. Shout out Palm Mute Gang. Let's get those in the chat. But those little gallops are quite impressive to have with this live feel in a song where you don't expect to hear them. I always get the Band-Maid that I want, that I know, that I love, but I always get something more. And that's why they will continue to have a home on this channel, and I'm sure on the speakers of countless people across the world. Let's go back. I'll most likely let it play out from here, but you know, the first time I heard them, what was the song? What was my first Band-Maid song I heard? Thrill? I can't remember. There's almost a surprise at how talented they are. And then you find out about their songwriting and how they took ownership over all of that, and you go, wow, it's even better than I thought it was, and I thought it was amazing. And then you watch them showcase. I think this is probably, I'm coming up on, must be close on 20 Band-Maid reactions. And proud of it, because the appreciation I have, now I just expect them to be incredibly talented. There isn't a surprise. The bass work there, some of those intricate runs, as always, some of the melodic, important, not trying to be its own song, runs and frills and fillers that are happening, but then the switch between that finger picking so that you can hear no clang, but you can hear the essence of that note and get the speed out of it, and then into some of the more strumming work. I don't know if she switched to a pick or if it's just her fingers, but all of these things I expect, yet every time I see them, I'm no less impressed. I also love that they didn't do a traditional solo there. I love that in that moment, they just did some lead work, which again feels very, very like, it feels very like that kind of alternative indie. It feels like that part of it. And it's been a step change for the song. I know it kind of dipped down and I was like, that's amazing. This is like a different song again. Yeah. I'm ready for September 21st. Yep. On a quick glance, I don't see anybody else doing a reaction to that, so I'll switch that off. Everything I wanted, and a little bit more. I think that one's going to take a couple listens. There's certain things about it that make it shoot right to the top of like some of my favorites, that rawness, that live element. I loved the video as well. I was mentioning how like a lot of the stuff I've seen is live playing, but they brought that back in as well. And I'm telling you right now, if we don't get merch with that like kind of cartoon stuff, with them standing at the end there, action figures, I don't care. Bring it on. People are going to eat it up. Incredible. They are a band that, a lot of people go, they deserve to be much bigger than they are. And I think it's a fair comment. However, they're young. Give them time. World domination does not happen in a week. And regardless of how talented you are, it's very difficult to break into new markets. I believe they've been doing some tours. If I'm not mistaken, they've been in the States recently, haven't they? But it's necessary. Rinse, repeat. Just get in front of these audiences, because not only are their songs absolute bangers, but as live performers, you can see. And I think I've seen one or two live, or I might have even reacted to. I did an acoustic one as well, I think. They can play. So just getting in front there and being alongside fans who are like fanatics, it's infectious. I think it's really remarkable. They will be the band everybody believes them to already be. They'll just be it to more people. Absolutely love that. Again, it's going to take a few listens. Would I put it up as my favorite? No, but it is not yet. Is a better answer. There's so many of theirs that I kind of love and latch onto, and this is going to be another one. This is one that intrigues me in a number of different ways. It feels like a step change. It feels a bit more aggressive. It feels like a different kind of production level and value to it. Absolute bang over chorus, great talent shown. Those things we know we can expect, and still love it. I'm ready for more. I am definitely ready for more, and please God, let me be able to go to a concert sometime. A lot of people say, well, here's live links, buy tickets to the live show. I don't want to do that, because there's still songs, I want to support them, of course, but I don't want to go to watch. I don't want to watch even a digital live show yet. I would go to a live show tomorrow, but if it's a digital live show, I don't want to have half that experience of like a full concert and potentially take away from some more reactions I could do of songs I haven't heard yet. So, but I would most definitely sacrifice that for an actual live show. It would be awesome to go and see them, and that'd be super cool. So, you know, if I get lucky and they're headed out this way, I will be there. You can bet on that. Loved it. Need more. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.